This is Radical Racers. It's an as seen on TV car for kids that can climb up walls and do 360 stunts. This is an Amazon remote control car that can also climb walls and do 360 stunts. Do either one of these work? And is one better than the other? Let's find out in today's video. Alright guys, a lot of requests for this one, especially as the holidays approach. This one has been advertised on television, and Radical Racers, as you can see, is as seen on TV. But in fairness, I'd like to go on Amazon and find a popular alternative. This one has a lot of reviews for it, so it's been around for a while, so I wanted to see if it was significantly different or better than the Radical Racers, but I already noticed one thing about this one that I don't like. Look how generic this box is. Remote control car. It doesn't say anything about wall climbing or 360 stunt on the front. On the back it says 360 rotation, but you gotta look over here on the side to show that it actually climbs walls. Now that's in stark contrast with the Amazon page. It says epochair RC cars for kids. The only place I see epochair is in an email address way on the bottom. Again, the Amazon page says wall climbing, dual mode, 360 rotating stunt, rechargeable high-speed vehicle with LED lights. Hardly any of that's really highlighted on this generic box, so I'm kind of a little disappointed about the packaging. This one, look at this bright colors. These guys know how to advertise it properly. The ASEAN TV people, they know how to do it. This one was 20, this one was 22. This is advertised on television, this one's popular on Amazon. Let's see if either one of these can live up to the hype. First thing I gotta do is unbox them, charge them up, and then give them a shot. We have the remote control, we have the cable, and the car itself. The remote control requires 2 AA batteries, not included. Oh, it's a pet peeve of mine. Why don't they just make this rechargeable as well? Why don't, I don't know. Approximate playtime is 10 to 12 minutes, and it'll take about an hour to charge it. That's not too uncommon with remote control cars, though. You spend most of your time sitting around waiting for it to charge, and you get a few minutes of fun out of it. Here's the remote control. You have forward, reverse, left and right. Pretty standard. Time for the epochair with a generic box remote control car. Wow, this car looks a lot. Look at the bottoms. Is it me or do these look very similar? I could be mistaken, but I think one may have been inspired by the other. I'm just a hunch. The remote is much different than the Radical Racers. Radical Racers has kind of a game controller. This is slightly different design. But again, this one looks like forward, reverse, left and right. 2 slider switches. So, I mean, the controls are about the same, just in a different housing. This one takes 6 batteries. 6 AA batteries that are also not included. You're killing me here with these batteries, people. I don't think I have 8 batteries to do both these controllers. Just make the controller rechargeable like the car. Looks like you can charge the car via the remote, or you can charge it plugged into the wall. The estimated charging time is 20 to 40 minutes as opposed to Radical Racers, which is an hour. And these instructions say that this Amazon epochair is supposed to last about 8 to 10 minutes. So let's plug these in and get started. Even the back is almost the same. Look at this. This is charge, then wall, floor off. Charge, wall, floor off. Very similar. Well, the Radical Racers shows that it's charging, but I'm not seeing anything from the epochair at all. All right, both of them are charged. Now this one from Amazon didn't take any time at all to charge. I guess it was already pre-charged. The Radical Racers, it only took 15 minutes, so it was obviously partially charged. But let's start off with the Amazon car and this nice, fresh, blank wall behind me and see how it turns out. Oh, wow. It sounds like a vacuum. It is a vacuum. Oh, wow. It is stuck to the wall. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, there's a little learning curve here. Oh, I'm getting it. Whoa. How bizarre. So if you turn this the left and right by itself, get the 360. I have to admit, that's kind of fun. It's got headlights that are blue and tail. Oh, it just fell right off the wall, but it's still going. It's still going. Oh. That sounded kind of ugly. Oh, ah. Oh. I think the blinking lights mean that it's almost done. Uh-oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, that's it. That's it. About 7 minutes I got out of that one. Oh yeah, it died. Pretty fun. I want to see how the Radical Racers compares though. All right, the Amazon did pretty well, but let's see how the Radical Racers does, the as seen on TV version, which looks remarkably similar. Sounds familiar also. And it sticks. That's a good sign. Let's try it out. Oh, that curve was just me going straight. Right off the wall. This one is seeming harder to control for me. And it keeps falling off the wall. Look at that, I'm trying to just go straight. I'm just trying to go straight and it keeps falling off. What I'm trying to do is go up and to the right. I'm trying to go this direction. I'm tapping the right lever so it'll nudge that way, but it's not working much. If I hold it down, it goes into 360. Not as easy to control at all. Well, I would say it's lasted longer than the Amazon. So even when it's like that and I go forward, forward, forward. How if I point it this way? Oh, and then it falls off the wall. How about forward this direction? Off the wall. I kind of wish the battery would already die by now because it's not very fun. Oh, now the lights are blinking. This has lasted longer, I'll give it that, but it's almost impossible to control, so what's the point of having a longer battery when you can't really do much with it? It reminds me of like when you spray a bug with bug spray and it's starting to affect it, it's like, there it goes. There it goes. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Is it bad that the most enjoyable part of the Radical Racers to me was when the batteries died and it fell off the wall? They look the same. But for whatever reason, the design feature, maybe because one's wider or the body type, the Amazon was far superior. But we can't just base it on one test. Let's try something else out before we make a final conclusion. But in the first test, the Radical Racers did not impress, while the Amazon actually was pretty good. Now after they've been depleted, I can see that the Amazon does light up when it's charging. It came pre-charged, so that's why I didn't light up the first time. It's been 40 minutes, and the Amazon is done charging. Radical Racer's still going. So the Amazon wins the charging speed test. All right, I've put a picture of Bailey up here on the wall to give you a little bit of perspective of what we're seeing here. And I went through the instructions for the Radical Racers. And it says if not driving straight, then you need to push the left and right trim buttons that are right here. But those can only be pushed while it's moving. So let me try that out and see if I can get this straightened out. Okay, still going for the side. I'm going to try the right trim button. Oh, it's going straight. It's going straight. Turning is kind of weird. Let me see if I can go around this. Okay, right hand turn. Oops. Oh no! Oh, I just want to make one lap. All right, I'm making this lap. Maybe I'm not. If I start this way. Oh, I'm doing it. I did a lap. Woo! Well, the trim's fixed, I think, but there still seems to be a weight imbalance that's causing it to shift around when you're turning it. Let me try the Amazon car and see if it's any better. Well, I made a lap. Oh! Oh! So close. Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it. Can I go for two? Oh! Oh, look at that. Look how much better. Oh no! Well, clearly the Amazon is easier to control on the wall, even after I fix the trim on the Radical Racers. Next up, I want to see how these work on the floor to see if there's much of a difference, and here's how that went. Now it's pulling to the left. Now it's going straight again. Now look. I'm just going straight. It seems like it gets stuck in that 360 thing and you have to go the opposite direction to fix it. The trim isn't really working. This is hard to control, man. Not a fan. Look, straight as an arrow. That's what I expect from a remote control car. To pretty much do what you want it to do. Look at this, easy. It has a 360, but it doesn't get stuck in it like the other one does. So both of them do work on the walls, but how about the ceiling? I wanted to see how that went. It didn't go so well. Check it out. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, it was an ugly spill. Let's try it again. Oh. Maybe the ceiling isn't a good idea for these after all. Let's try the Radical Racers and see how it does. Here we go. Oh, nice catch, huh? One more time. Oh, let's see what Bailey thinks about it. Bailey, look, what's this? Oh. Oh no, Bailey, you don't like that, do you? Let's see if she likes the Amazon car any better. There it goes. Okay, Bailey. All right, Bailey. Okay. All right, so between the two of these, in the end, I would take the Amazon epochair over the Radical Racers. I just feel like it worked better right out of the box. It performed like I would expect a remote control car to perform. The Radical Racers seem to have some kind of a weight issue where the bottom's always tending to go downward. And on the floor, it seems like it gets stuck in that 360 mode. So something else to consider is whenever these are climbing on walls, both of them are actually pretty loud. And after a while, some parents may not want to hear that. Have you used a wall climbing car like these? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Please follow my social profiles for progress pictures, videos as I go. And please subscribe for more product reviews from me, James White, with Freakin' Reviews.